Hi, this is 365801 and this is day 14 of my Chibitober. I'm in the middle of the manga freakathon, so I'm going to be doing a lot of reading this week. I've already finished the first two titles in the manga freakathon, so I'm going to do a chibi from any of the works that I read that have chibis in them, and this one I finished Vassalord. This is a 4-volume series. It's got a bit of damage on it, but I don't mind. And I did enjoy it, and it's got a wee chibi here, which is kind of difficult to see. So I've taken a photograph of it and on my iPad and made it really big so I can see it, and hopefully draw it because it looks a bit tricky. Yeah, so I am, as I said, in the middle of the manga freakathon, so I'm not sure if I'm going to actually manage to edit these videos. This might actually be my last one for Chibitober, but anyway, if I don't edit them straight away, it'll happen at some point. I'll upload it at some point, maybe. Depends how bad it is. Anyway, so this is day 14 of my Chibitober, and it's from Vassalord Volume 2. So let's give it a go. Wish me luck. Okay, so I've kind of done a rough sketch. His body's bigger, I think. Yeah, maybe his body is bigger than it should be, because I'm looking at the head to body ratio, and the head to body ratio is just slightly, so on the image that I've got in front of me, his head to body is like his head is like his body. Oh, how to describe it? His head, if I do his head is slightly, like the hair is slightly bigger, maybe, and then the body should really finish about here-ish. So maybe the body's just a little bit too big, but I do still think that it's kind of recognisable as him in this wee sketch form. It's always in the inking up that it starts going awry, because then you have to actually commit to the image, and I feel like I should do the eyes first because they're jarring. And I don't really know how I'm going to do them. I think they're going to have to be like a colour in job. But also he looks a bit crazy anyway, so maybe it's fine. I did enjoy it though, and it kind of came together as a sketch form. I'm not going to be overly critical of this one just because I don't want to spend too much time on it as I look at my wrist because there's no watch there because I'm an old lady. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be too hard on myself if it's not exactly as it should be. But I'm quite happy with how it looks. So let's dive on in with some pens. I'm gonna go with just a thin one just now to get like an outline version, and then we'll see how we get on. Okay, once again, wish me luck. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Yeah. It's just a very basic outline, but there's a lot of black, and I'm a little bit concerned that I won't have enough. So I'm wondering if I should get out some ink, like to paint it black, because there's an awful lot of black. And heavy, dark, thick lines. And I don't have, I think, anymore my super heavy, thick black felt tip pens. So I'm just wondering what to use. And it might be better if I just go for like actual ink, like paint, and maybe do it that way, because there's an awful lot. It would take a while to dry though, so I'm going to do some of the more detailed and around the edges with maybe some felt tip. Even this is a fine line rather than a thick, so I really want like thick, and I could just do it really easy with a felt tip, but yeah, I think it needs to be thick. This is quite chunky, dark, so we'll see. I'm going to get some more colouring in now at this stage. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how that looks now. I think everything seems to be kind of coloured in. I think his eyes could be darker around the edge, but I think that's okay. I'm just not sure if I'm going to have enough like actual ink to colour everything in black the way it's supposed to be coloured in black. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that because everything needs to be coloured in black. So I might do the stars, like the extras, first, and then we'll see, because I've got one here and one here, and I don't know how much ink's actually in them, so maybe there's enough. Maybe. Fingers crossed. But it's looking good so far. I'm actually really pleased with how it's turned out. So let's do the sparkly bits first. They seem really easy to do. Okay, so now just to add a little bit more. Oh, okay, my my phone died, so I had to plug it in. So I've gone off and had a cup of tea, and I charged it for a bit, and went on Twitter because I thought, oh, I could start my next series, but I was like, no, I'll just have a bit of a break. So I've kind of coloured it all in with the dark. I'm just gonna rub out some of the. There's not a lot actually of pencil marks. In fact, I can just get rid of this now, can't I? Did it do okay? Yeah, it didn't actually bleed through, which is good. And there's not a lot of pencil marks to rub out. I'm actually really pleased with this. Rayflo, Johnny Rayflo. I think it's spelled without the H. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. No, it does have the H. There we go. This was day 14. I'll get my pen out. So this is day number 14 of my Chibitober. And then this is from, if I get it, Vassalord Volume 2. Does that have a page? I don't think it does have a page. Gave up on that. And this is, as it says on the back, Johnny Rayflo. With strange spelling. Yeah. And of course this is by Nanae Chrono. Is it just that? Yeah, Nanae Chrono. Tokyopop, obviously. So it says here, Peacemaker, that they did that one. So yeah, I finished reading this one. It's an older teen one, and this is an older Tokyopop one. So yeah, this is, today's the 27th of October. So there we go. It's actually really good. I'm really pleased actually. That's quite good. So yeah, this is what it's from. It's just a small wee image. So if I get this, I don't know if it's going to work. So I took a photograph. I don't know if you can see it. Does that look okay? It's not too bad. Quite happy with that actually. So yeah, it's the 27th of October. I'm still doing my Freakathon. Moving on to another title. I really enjoyed doing the Manga Freakathon. Last year I read loads, but they were mostly like individual titles, whereas so far I've only read 2 titles, but I've already read 7 volumes. So I'm really like doing lots of series rather than individual one-shots this year. And the next one I'm going on to is a really big long series as well. And a lot of rereads. So I don't feel like I'm getting through my TBR. Well, I'm getting through my TBR, but I'm not getting through my overall TBR with this year's Manga Freakathon. But that's my choosing, because I'm reading the things I want to read, and I want to read this, and I want to do some chibi drawings. So I don't know if there's any chibis in the next sort of title that I'm going to read, so we'll see. If not, then I'll just see if I can get them done. But I'm only doing this until the 31st. This is October, so it's to Chibitober, so if I do any more drawings up until the end of October, but I probably won't edit, as I said, the videos until after I've finished. So they'll be up on my channel sometime in November. And I'm saying this, and it's probably November. Or maybe, yeah, it'll be November sometime. Because I've got a few things planned in November, but I don't know if I'll manage to get them done. I've got lots of reading and things to do. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's a good one. We'll see about the next one. But yeah, very pleased with this. It's a good one. He looks really good. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you have read Vassalord, if you're a fan of Vassalord, let me know your comments down below. And I think this is pretty good considering. I like Johnny, he's good. I like the characters. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!